Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, January 5th, 2022. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy hump day, everyone. Really quickly, before we get to the charts, please join me this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central using the Zoom link below for our monthly market outlook. Our PivotBoss monthly market outlook will be the first of the year here, the first of Q1, and we'll definitely want to be a part of that one. So please join me here later on this afternoon. This is a free event. We're going to talk a lot of cryptocurrency. We're going to talk stocks that are out of value and could be coming back into play. We're going to talk other big name stocks that have consolidated and looking to break out and continue higher as well. We're talking futures and any of your requests. So please join me later on this afternoon for our January monthly market outlook. All right, taking a look here at the ES in the daily time frame, you'll notice one thing. Still inside the range right now. Still inside the range overall. And as we continue to quantify this narrow range here, you can see down here things are building energy for the next move. Anytime you get compressed like this or like this, there tends to be an increase of volatility and price range that occurs. We could be looking at that move soon. The one thing that you'll notice right here that's very similar to last time, or the last couple of times, very narrow range after this big move up. Over here, narrow range right here after this big move up. Very similar type of narrow ranges up here after these moves, and then you see inevitably some sort of pullback that comes from those moves. Are we going to see a pullback ahead? Again, that pivot low that we set on the first trading day of the year, 47.50s, that's still the pivot to watch. If there's a violation there, like this day here, that could open up a pullback that could take us again as low as 4,600. 45.80 or maybe even lower. Until then, we're still in the range, still compressing, and not a whole lot to do when you're in the range. Now again, even if we were to rotate back this way, it could still be a great buying opportunity for a continuation higher to new highs until proven otherwise. A failure to hold this midpoint right here would be significant, but overall a violation of this pivot low could be significant in the near term, followed by a buying opportunity down the road until proven otherwise. Taking a look at the NQ, you'll see this one actually led lower yesterday. So again, showing the difference here between the ES being mostly flat yesterday, the NQ selling off with a bearish outside day, failed new high, and an outside day down, just like we drew it up this Monday afternoon. Again, this one, tech being sold, ES kind of holding in there. Meanwhile, the Dow pushing to new highs and holding those gains. So again, showing the move to blue chips out of tech and out of those overvalued prices. So right now, are we going to see a little bit more weakness here, and how far down? That's the previous month's midpoint. That's going to be an important level to watch. If a hold there occurs, we could stay in this range. A failure here opens up the lower end of this range. So we're still trading range bound, still have an upward bias overall. Again, if we do see more of a pullback here, that could provide a very nice buy the dip for a continuation higher down the road. All right, taking a look now at crude oil. Crude oil up right now 1% on the day. We're seeing a little bit of strength here as price took out the previous week's high price, the previous session's high price. You could see after a bullish close here, in these two bullish closes, we've had a pullback and a check mark trend day up so far. And that could continue to persist here in the short term. The thing about this one here is we've had this strong low with a good move, a higher strong low with a good move, and now it's holding and maintaining market structure. Again, if we were to see another big strong low, that could be another low to work off of as this thing continues to work its way back toward 80 bucks. All right, taking a look here at gold now. Again, gold has been compressing. It really hasn't gotten out of its own way here. The first day down, back up, and still inside the range here, and right at kind of the apex of this larger pattern that has been developing for a long while. This one is likely due for some movement here pretty soon. When you look at these bands right here, these are the yearly PivotBoss pivots right here. Those yearly pivots, you can see the previous year's close, previous year's midpoint, the pivot range. You're either about to see a big move to the upside, 1960, or we're going to see a return back toward those recent lows, 1670. One of those are going to be in play pretty soon. Again, we're compressing toward an apex. Got to let it continue to play out, and then we'll see that move materialize at some point. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out the rest of the session. Looking forward to seeing you later on this afternoon for the monthly market outlook. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.